Keke Palmer, the renowned actress and television personality, has recently garnered attention for her proactive dedication to ensuring the safety and well-being of her son Leo. With a dynamic career and captivating presence, Palmer has now embraced her most impactful role yet, that of a protective mother. Palmer's unwavering determination to provide Leo with a secure and nurturing environment is vividly depicted through her recent actions and decisions. She has candidly discussed the trials of motherhood, particularly in the context of raising a child in the public eye. Not only did this man physically harm Keke, but he also inflicted harm on their own child. As stated in the restraining order, Keke alleges that he maliciously damaged her personal belongings, including her diaries and eyeglasses, callously throwing them out onto the streets. Furthermore, he callously discarded her car keys, leaving her unable to escape his clutches. However, Keke Palmer now stands strong, fearlessly defying the threats posed by her former partner. Ladies and gentlemen, there are some significant and unsettling revelations emerging from the world of Keke Palmer. It appears that she has had enough of playing the vulnerable victim and is taking matters into her own hands. Let me assure you, she is not holding anything back. She is fiercely fighting for both herself and her son, Leo. Here's the story. Keke recently filed for a restraining order and custody of her son against her ex-boyfriend, Darius. Thankfully, a judge in Los Angeles County granted the restraining order. According to People, the order mandates that Jackson must maintain a distance of at least 100 yards from Palmer and their son. Keke Palmer has come forward with accusations of physical abuse against her ex-boyfriend, Darius Jackson. She has provided photographic evidence to support her plea for protection, revealing incidents of Darius placing his hands around her throat and throwing her across furniture. These distressing images have circulated on social media, shedding light on the severity of the situation. Now, you may be wondering about the significance of these court documents and the reasons behind all the attention they're receiving. Well, we're dealing with profound allegations of domestic abuse. In her initial filing, Palmer asserts a series of instances involving physical and emotional abuse, substantiating her claims with screenshots from home security footage. Moreover, Palmer contends that the most recent occurrence took place without her knowledge or consent, as Darius trespassed into her home. Additionally, Palmer recounts an incident in April 2022 where Jackson accused her of flirting with another woman at a restaurant in Santa Barbara. She said, "He grabbed my prescription eyeglasses away from me, threw them on the ground, and stomped on them. He then opened my bag, threw all my belongings onto the pavement in the rain, and threw my keys across the parking lot before he got into his own car and drove off." It's undeniable that Keke Palmer holds a special place in our hearts, right? From her early days in the industry as a child, she has always managed to stay away from any sort of controversy. However, it breaks my heart to see how things have turned out for her now that she has a boyfriend. Suddenly, her personal life is on display for the public eye, and it seems like she was genuinely in love with this guy. It's truly disheartening to witness these unfortunate circumstances unfold for someone as talented and beloved as Keke. Keke claimed that not only did Darius physically assault her, but he also subjected their baby Leo to harm. She recounted an incident where he became enraged, resulting in a brief struggle over their son. Thankfully, Leo remained unharmed as Darius eventually released his grip. Meanwhile, I was holding Leo, attempting to console him and complete the diaper change. Shockingly, before storming out of the room, Darius struck me on the head. Honestly, who engages in such abhorrent behavior? It is truly incomprehensible. Furthermore, the situation worsened when Palmer proceeded to file for a restraining order. In a shocking turn of events, Darius exhibited erratic behavior by feigning innocence and posting a photo on social media. The image showcased himself alongside his son Leo, accompanied by a deceptive caption, "I love you, son. See you soon." The old, deceptive wolf in sheep's clothing. But the saga continues. Who is the intended audience for this tweet? Is it for Keke's eyes only, or perhaps for your followers? This is a textbook example of abuser behavior, a disgusting attempt to shield oneself behind a child when knowing one's own wrongdoings. Abusing the mother of your children in any situation is a reprehensible act. But to commit such an act in the presence of your own child? Utterly appalling. Well, it seems that Darius is no ordinary jerk. His behavior has reached an entirely new level of madness. According to court documents, he allegedly made threats to harm their son, Leo. Can you believe it? This individual actually claimed to understand why other male animals in the world act similarly towards their own offspring. Disturbingly, Keke, the actress, stated that Darius made alarming comments that made her fear for their son's safety when with him. She alleged that one of the most troubling statements he made was his understanding of why male animals in the wild would want to harm their own offspring. When I see Keke Palmer on social media, confidently and professionally doing her thing with a joyful spirit, it's easy to assume that everything is fun and lighthearted. However, it's disheartening to learn about the challenges she has been facing behind the scenes. She bravely shared her experience, including the disturbing claim that a man's love for his child is contingent on his feelings for the child's mother. Such a mindset is deeply problematic. It appears that we are dealing with a highly misguided individual, Darius Jackson, who should be a positive role model for his son, but instead has made harmful threats. This behavior is not only morally wrong, but also completely unacceptable. The gravity of the situation, threatening to harm someone, especially one's own child, is an egregious offense. The repercussions can be long-lasting, affecting the child's mental and emotional well-being. As children entrust their parents with guidance and protection, being threatened by them can cause irreparable damage. Personally, I earnestly hope she finds a safe haven elsewhere, away from any known locations, even her own home. The current circumstances are reminiscent of a Lifetime movie. A restraining order alone may not suffice. It is truly disheartening for all of us to witness such distressing events. Additionally, it is imperative to hold Darius Jackson accountable for his actions. Threatening his own son is an act that cannot go unpunished. It is crucial for him to grasp the gravity of his behavior and acknowledge the potential harm it can inflict upon his child. Taking responsibility for his actions and seeking assistance if needed is of utmost importance. The support and empathy shown by fans of Keke truly resonate. Many rightfully criticized Darius, demanding his imprisonment and denying any access to Keke and her son Leo. Deep down, we sensed that something was not right, as his controlling behavior was apparent. Now, the truth unfolds. This individual laid hands upon Keke, a beloved figure in America. By asserting his dominance and proclaiming himself as the head of the family, he exhibited the unmistakable signs of an abuser. Men such as these perpetuate the notion of exerting control over women. However, it is imperative to acknowledge that people, particularly women, have the right to behave as they wish as long as they do not cause harm or engage in physical assault. This aligns with the fundamental principles of humanity. One fan expressed their viewpoint while another added, "I hope she gets custody over her son and that he rots in jail forever." Not only the fans, but Serena Darius's brother also tweeted and subsequently deleted a post that appeared to discourage Darius. Serena's tweet said, "The most disgusting, vile, abusive, manipulative person I've ever encountered in my entire life abuses almost everyone. Y'all will see," Serena wrote. "Just send positive energy to the babies. Any child in the middle of something like this does not deserve it at all." Wow, so damn sad. There was someone who remained unconvinced by the tweet. Sharon Palmer, Keke's mother, took to Instagram and shared a video asserting that she had discussed Serena's brother's behavior with him over a year ago, yet no action was taken. Consequently, he now portrays himself as someone extraordinary on Twitter, despite being infamous for his actions in Hollywood. His disrespectful attitude towards women is akin to that of his younger brother. She commented, "For Serena Jackson to post on his Twitter, the ridiculous stuff that he's posted. When he knew his brother was abusive, I went to Serena's over a year ago and told him that his brother was abusive to my daughter, and he said, well, I used to be like that too." Sharon intended for her message to resonate loudly and clearly. This was evident from the precise wording she chose for the post caption. "I dare you mess with my family. Family means everything to me. You and your family act like sociopaths, and like the world can see it. You're funny, and I saw you from day one. My daughter is kind, and our family treated you with kindness, and this is how you treat it. I won't take this lying down anymore. I'm done." Serena now portrays himself as someone special on Twitter, but his conduct is disrespectful towards women, just like his younger brother. He has imparted his abusive behavior to his sibling. Regarding Darius, it is evident that he requires assistance. Threatening harm to a child is never acceptable. It indicates an underlying issue of substantial magnitude. Hopefully, he will receive the necessary support to overcome his violent inclinations and transform into a more compassionate individual. In the meantime, it is crucial for Keke and her son to ensure their safety and well-being, as nobody should have to live in constant fear. Keke Palmer's approach to confronting challenges for her son Leo's safety is a reflection of her strength as a mother and a public figure. Her journey highlights the importance of prioritizing children's well-being and offers inspiration to parents everywhere who strive to create a safe and loving environment for their children, regardless of the challenges they may face. But what are your thoughts on this? Do you think Keke Palmer's approach was the right one? Do you think similar approaches could be used for different challenges parents may face with their children? What advice do you have for other parents in a similar situation or any situation where safety and well-being are at risk? Let me know in the comments section below. And if you ever need to satisfy your gossip cravings or simply want to know what to anticipate from your favorite stars and movie series, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And remember, I love you guys so much, and as always, I'll see you all in the next video.